Perkins as his first name, so we will. Drive starts officially from the 31, and Perkins to work, looks to run. He recruited to Arizona State, had a serious neck injury before he played there. He had a stop in junior college. This is his second year at the Cavs. He's pressured, but throws it complete. Hassis Dubois, his receiver, takes it near midfield. He'll be brought down to the 49-yard line, and a first down for Dubois, his 17th catch on the season.
It's a slant route coming from the left. There's a nice little alley right there. Set your feet, come back. He actually went front side first. Nice job of going front to back side. Find it.
Not a ton of stuff downfield. When they take downfield shots, look for number 9, Terrell Chapman, as their big play threat. Perkins also leads them in carries. He hands here to Talapapa, who is stopped by Kirk Heinisch. Lost the yard. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the pistol, it'll be a quick pass, and it's complete to Joe Reed, who is shifty and off to the races. Reed inside the 20, inside the 10. First and goal for the Cavaliers. Troy Pride saves the touchdown.
Boy, down the bottom of the screen, bottom receiver on a slant route. Okwara tries to sprint out under it, just misses getting there. Great timing on the throw to get it there in time. I mean, Okwara was sprinting for that spot. Perkins puts it right by him. Reed off and running. He is the big play guy. You have to find where he's lined up.
Our second and goal, or second and goal from the 11 this time. Dubois in motion. Perkins to throw, quick and caught. Virginia's brought in their backup running back, Lamont Atkins. Third and goal. It rushes 5. Perkins tries to escape. He flips it to the end zone. Touchdown. Great job to keep his eyes up and find Joe Reed for his 4th touchdown reception of the year. A good kickoff return, a 43-yard gain, and a touchdown for Reed.
Watch Alohi Gilman eyeing Perkins, eyeing him. Okay, I'm going to come up to make the play. Secondary.
And from the 38, Wayne Talapapa with the carry for about 2 yards. Chris Sims will be joining us from down on the side
to take away some of these short throws.
And so often it's the guy in the slot, 2 down from the bottom, Joel Reed, number 2. Who's the man he looks for? 2nd and 8. The Irish are looking at him. So they come to the tight end, Tanner Cowley, over the middle, inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. Pickup of 32 for the tight end.
Cowley's your tight end on the left. Watch him slam release. The eyes of Gilman go to the backfield. Once he sees that tight end block, Gilman's eyes go to the backfield. He releases, uncovered down the middle.
Beg your pardon. The offensive coordinator for the Cavaliers, Robert and I, spent a lot of time at BYU, played on their championship team. Here's Perkins, pressure, and Okwara gets his first sack. The ball came out at the end. Let's see if he was down or not. They continue the scramble for it. The ball was close to coming free. It looked like Drew White was down there for Notre Dame trying to dig it out. It was recovered by Virginia. Well, there was a fumble. It's interesting. Okwara comes out of the pile with the ball, but the referee pointed that it was Virginia ball.
Fumble recovery by Notre Dame.
He pointed the wrong way. The ball was out, and the Irish have recovered on the first impact play by Okwara. On it, no body part down, ball out. Notre Dame rallies to the ball. They recover and get the game's first turnover. Be a replay, fumble by Bryce Perkins, recovered by Notre Dame. Bring our rules analyst Terry Cawley back in here. Terry, you thought this play should have been whistled?
Absolutely, Mike. I believe this is clearly forward progress. He's hit and driven back a yard going to the ground before he loses the football. This is a forward progress situation that I think should have been killed.
But he's a running quarterback. Very different feel to the game. Irish take advantage of the Cavaliers' mistake by inches. And it's now 14-7. Virginia's down. First and 15. The Irish will go 2nd and 10. And Perkins will keep it. And he'll come to the edge with space. In the open field, gets past Jalen Elliott to start it. 14-7 Irish. Second quarter begins with a keep by Perkins. Okwara chased him down. And he's wrapped up by Alohi Gilman. And it'll be a loss of a yard officially for the Virginia. 8 sacks, all those pressures. The Pro Football Focus charted. Here's Perkins on the move and throwing as he got hit as he threw. But love your perspective. It's 3rd and 11 now for the Cavaliers. The volume increases here in South Bend. Irish rush 4. Keep a couple waiting for Perkins, and fires. Caught by Reed. Inbounds. First down at the Irish 46 in front of Sean Crawford. The game was 15.
Reed working on Crawford in the slot. Takes it up, and he doesn't create much separation. This ball's thrown early and is in the air. Great anticipation, and then on that throw.
They send Reed now out of the backfield and throw complete to Terrell. 2nd and 4 now. Talapapa out of the backfield. Blitz coming for the Irish. Perkins runs away from it. They play at the end of the Virginia game. This is 3rd and 3. The backfield's empty. They swing it out to Reed. Can he get there? It's close. He's a yard short.
See something like that.
Perkins is the man who carries it the most for them. Play clock running down. Perkins has it. He gives it, and Talapapa. Kelly in motion. 5 in the pattern. Perkins flings it, caught first down to Joe Reed at the 20. You know, there's a lot of schoolyard to Perkins and Reed. And I mean that in the most positive way because they just make plays.
There's pressure on the quarterback right away, and this is a timing throw. He's got to get rid of it. He throws the ball falling away. It's a little high, and Reed lays out for it. Tagovailoa came through basically untouched with the pressure, falling away.
Receiving yards. Interesting formation here. They like to change it up. As Perkins seeks, throws incomplete. Irish hanging with Reed. Assis Dubois comes over to the near side, to the right of the formation. Perkins, Cowley the tight end, to the 14-yard line, spilled by Troy, teammate of those guys. Another 3rd down. Virginia's converted the last 2.
All-out blitz, 0 coverage.
Perkins getting it quick and had it knocked down. It was knocked down by the Irish pressure. These massive headlines. Let the season play out. Needless to say, the Irish do know no 2-loss team has ever gotten to the playoff in its first 5 years. Here's Joe Reed. He's going to be playing on 6 games, and now is building back-to-back bowl games and back in the top 20. And by Talapapa. 3rd and 5 for Bryce Perkins. He will give Talapapa on the carry. He is still going and stopped a yard shy of the first down. Alohi Gilman was there first for the Irish. Let's see if Virginia now can get a score before halftime. Minute 45, couple of timeouts to work with. And Bryce Perkins begins with Wharton.
Eyeing the quarterback.
2nd and 6, $1:24 to go. Perkins has a pocket. He has time. And he has his man, Dubois, breaking free. Inside the 35-yard line, beat Bracey for 40 yards. Assis Dubois.
Started with pass protection, but they eat up the safety with an upfield route and throw the post over his head. 1-on-1 on the outside.
Timeout. Look at you, Doug. Tragically hit. Here is Perkins. Pocket collapses, and he goes down. Colin Kareem from the edge. The push inside from Heinisch. And they bring him down for a loss of 8.
Timeout, Virginia. That's their 2nd timeout of the half.
Just
30-second timeout.
A great job of pushing the pocket by Kareem and by Heinisch to that side. You don't want to get deeper to a mobile quarterback. Push the pocket from inside. Don't go deeper than the quarterback and make him try to escape out the back. There's nowhere to go when he steps up.
Virginia came in today as the co-national sack leader. The Irish have 2nd and 18 out of field goal range. 1 timeout left. Perkins will complete it, and it's Joe Reed again on the opening drive score for the Cavaliers. 3rd and 8, field goal from here, be 48 yards. Irish bring pressure. Perkins pass, incomplete. Flag. Lamont Atkins checks in at running back. Tight end Cowley's back there with Perkins, who fires. It is caught, brought down, touchdown Dubois. Terrific play in the air by Assis Dubois on Tariq Bracey, and Virginia is the team that scores before halftime on a fabulous drive.
Bracy could not be in better position. He's got safety help on that side of the field as well. But just a great throw by Perkins and an unbelievable catch by Dubois going up and finding the ball and securing the catch. There's a leg down, knee down. He's inbounds, no problem. Great position to make a play. Even has his hand on the ball. Dubois goes up strong with his hands and pulls it down.
Perkins 5, and the catch there at midfield. It's where you caught the ball there, not advancing at that point. So Virginia takes over with a great opportunity to put the Irish in a much deeper hole. Here's Talapapa, the running back. Oh! We've seen that in their games this year. When they've fallen behind, they have responded almost immediately. Taking the advantage here. Bryce Perkins, back to pass, pressure by Okwara. Who got him? Down at the 47-yard line. Second sack for Julian Okwara. The first one was a forced fumble as well.
Well, it's Okwara on a speed rush around the edge. But what makes it happen is it's a true drop-back pass with max protection. Perkins expects to be protected, letting routes develop down the field, so he holds the ball. And Okwara gets there, his second sack of the day.
They don't drop back often in traditional way because their tackles, they have to use the advantage of the elusiveness of Perkins. For the loss of 7, second and long, Perkins trying to get it back. It is deflected, held on to by Billy Kemp, who got popped by 3rd and 13. And 3rd and 18. Mexico, but he's not on the field for this one. 3rd and 18. Perkins rolls it and is caught out of bounds at the 40, so from there the field will be 57. They're not going to do that into the NBC. Virginia takes over in golden field position from the 38. Bryce Perkins loading up, going downfield. That pass is incomplete. Terrell Jana ran into Jalen Elliott.
He told me he missed all those injuries. He never even considered walking away from football. This is a huge disappointment for the team and also for Sean Crawford, Mike.
And just as you started that report, Catherine, he came out of that tent and it was spending a moment there, a couple of the different from the Irish 38. They rush 5. Keep Perkins hemmed in. He lost the football. It is caught by Marvin Tagovailoa Amosa, who is running for the end zone and gets to the 7-yard line. Jameer Jones brought the pressure, and Tua's cousin got the ball in his hands and made a play.
Jameer Jones gets the pressure, as you said, and it's a straight push, though. Holding the ball a little too long as Perkins up in the air, and how about the awareness? Tagovailoa Amosa. Rumbling, mumbling, stomach. You thought he was going to get there, didn't you?
Jameer Jones made a very big play, and he was blocked by a running back, Talapapa, and he couldn't hold up. Notre Dame is so strong at defensive end. Catherine told you no Dalen Hayes, but Jones, who doesn't get many snaps, came in and made a big play, and the big run by Tagovailoa. Along with Jason Ademilola. The Virginia's offense find it again. Plays in the second half.
And that's a straight 4-3 defense right there.
Talapapa in motion. Bryce Perkins, collapsing pocket. The 6th sack for the Irish today.
The primary guy was Khalid Kareem, just pushing the pocket.
Chris Sims, what a difference the pressure is in the middle there.
Well, without a doubt. And Doug, you're all over it. That's what jumped out to me. Playing zone coverages, clouding passing lanes, and letting this front four go to work.
Loss of 4, 3rd and 14. Perkins just going to design to run it. You're not going to get very far. Get back to couldn't. Lost it. His Virginia ball. 3rd time they take over from the midfield stripe in. Can they do something with it this time? Perkins spinning. Second and 7. Talapapa is stopped. Good pursuit and penetration, I should say, by Heinisch to allow Adi Ogundeji to make the stop and force 3rd down.
No doubt, it was 41 Heinisch that made this play in the middle. He kind of slips through, penetrates, blows the play up in the backfield. Right now,
play a yard in this second half. 3rd and 9. Pressured, in trouble. Perkins fires, caught. Forward progress will be marked at the 31. Or shy of the 31. He needs to get to the 31. It's going to be marked at the 32-yard line. That's a yard short of the line to gain for Terrell Jana.
Just an absolutely amazing throw. Notre Dame brings pressure, so it's man coverage. This ball's in the air already because he's getting hit. He actually caught the ball ahead of him.
Shoot the 49-yard into the wind field goal opportunity. They'll go for it on 4th and a yard. Perkins will take up, no throw, he threw it and convert on 4th down. It has been a poor offensive quarter. They go inside to Joe Reed, try to use the best team on the other side of the conference in a fight in Chapel Hill against North Carolina. 14-all in the 4th. Talapapa carries the pile, and the first down for Wayne Talapapa, the sophomore. It's pressured, got him again, Okwara knocked it out. It is picked up and scooped by Eddie Ogundeji. Touchdown! For the moment, we'll see if he was down before the ball came out. But Notre Dame's defensive pressure does it again. A 24-yard return if it stands.
Julian Okwara came all the way around the edge. He has really asserted himself in this second half.
Let's watch his bottom. This is bottom on the ground. The knee, it's the left knee.
I believe the ball is out.
This will be a long and a close review. Left shin, left knee. Is the ball moving before that comes out? And Terry McCauley's going to watch this with us here.
Mike, it has to be indisputable video evidence that he's down in complete control of the football. I don't see it here.
Yeah.
I think it does look like it's just starting to move as he's hitting or just before. I can't see this getting reversed.
Terry, this will also be interesting, too, because as Okwara, who's been terrific in this game, comes off the edge, as that left shin comes out, as that ball starts to move, it starts to come down his arm. When you piece the angles together, see how it's coming down his arm? When is it deemed loose and out of his control? And is there a definitive shot that shows that it's loose and out of his control with the shin down? This may be the best look at it.
Well, there's certainly no shot that we've seen yet with him in control on the ground. So, at a minimum, it's going to stand.
And the hard part here is on that play, Okwara is almost covering where the ball is to see as it's coming out. And by that point, the ball had started to move and came down. That's when the shin completely comes down. So if you use that as evidence, let's do one other look. Great looks at it here, guys. Kind of start to piece evidence together.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Fumble, touchdown.
Tackle 54, so they've moved up front. We don't have any answers. This pass is complete. 3rd and 9. Pressure comes. Throwing behind it's a Kemp. Wrapped up. Brought down. The Irish with another 3 and out. That is what can Virginia do in good field position. They've done nothing this entire half. I mean, nothing. No first down. From the 47, Perkins with time, taking a shot downfield for his man, Joe Reed. Incomplete. Troy Pride in on the coverage with corner snaps to the wide sides of the field in this second half since the injury. The quarterback run. 3rd and 9. Irish have a half dozen DBs on the field. Perkins, look out from behind, and as he throws, it's intercepted. Alohi Gilman, one of the 3 safeties on the field, comes up with the turnover, the 4th for Notre Dame here today.
Jameer Jones again is the guy with the pressure coming around the outside. Loops around, comes in the backside. The ball's thrown in what is a very tight coverage, which we refer to as 2 deep man under. It's man-to-man coverage, but you have deep help. So Gilman stays underneath the receiver and does an amazing job of getting his head around and finding the football.
4 turnovers, 8 sacks. Irish defense today. Timeout. Some 2 FFs here today. 18-point hole. Perkins pass is complete to the sidelines. Chapman Gain of 9. Tariq Bracy on the coverage. You know who's enjoying watching Julian Okwara. Guy's about a 2-hour 40. Legacy continues. The Okwaras. And Julian sensational here in helping flip the game. Virginia possession 7 of the second half. Looking for first down number 1. Don't have it yet. That pass was incomplete. Chapman again to today. But very thankful that the weather was yesterday and not today. 3rd and 1, and they finally have a first down in this second half after Notre Dame Stadium. 9:29, 18-point game. Virginia in desperate need of some points. Off the edge, Okwara again. That time he doesn't get there, and the pass is caught by Assis Dubois. He's had a good afternoon for the Cavaliers.
Again, Okwara getting after it around the edge, and this is just pure speed, beating his man around the edge. Watch Perkins drift to his left, though, to get away from it. Just a couple of steps bought him enough time to get this throw off. And I'm telling you, these receivers go up and catch the ball in there.
Midfield, Billy Kemp, the 4th.
Ball coverage is dictating in zone coverage, making him hold on the ball a little bit, and they're getting after it. They got an extra second to get to the quarterback. Now he's getting back to some of the quick throws, and they're moving on the perimeter, trying to do some things to take some pressure off their offensive line.
Catch 7 of the game for Dubois is 117 yards. The Irish have run up 21 in a row. Second and goal. End zone shot. Down at this end, standing, making noise. They run it inside with Taulapapa. Jameer Jones had an excellent game. Dalen Hayes, a shoulder injury. Julian Okwara and Khalid Kareem, the starters.
He's brought another dimension, no doubt about it. He can balance the field. As Chris said, you put Claypool on one side, Komet on the other. You can't double everybody. 2-score
game, one big play gives Virginia a shot. Perkins' first down pass is caught.
He can move around, and he's throwing the ball great.
Some underneath stuff to move down the field. He's flushed here. Perkins looking to take off. Nice block by his tight end Cowley to save a hit and save for Perkins on the day. The Irish hinting at pressure. They back out. Drop 7 in coverage. Perkins slings it in there, and Kyle Hamilton, the freshman, comes up with his second interception. This kid is the all-time nose for the ball guy. He did it almost every day during summer camp. On his very first snap in Notre Dame Stadium, he had a pick 6 against New Mexico.
Unbelievable awareness. He's up in here. He's going to drop out. He's going to drop out, and he's looking for work. He sees it in the middle of the field, reacts to the eyes of the quarterback and the throw, and breaks on it. He has a knack for the football. He sees the field.